Hello, hello, hello. It must be Tuesday night, for I'm here and you are there, and people are already in the chat because I did the thing, so it was there and you could look at it. And Andrew, of course, he was there at 10 to 10. He was first out the gate. He obviously wasn't watching the Hugh Edwards drama on Channel 5. Paul Wadsley, he wasn't watching it either, but he's asking how am I doing? I'm here. Payne's in. Renee's here. Everyone's here. Everyone's saying hello to each other. And Prince is in too. And yeah, so here we are. So Andrew, any dead rock stars we need to talk about this week? We normally do the roll call of death to start with. If you can hear any sounds of motor racing outside, we're not at the Grand Prix. The boy, don't laugh over there. The boy races are out. Normally they do it at the weekend, and today they're doing it today. That was a second camera shot there. Get the second camera in. I mean, I don't know if we can do the third camera. Third camera's a bit low. I have to get a bit low for that one. But yeah, we got a 3 camera setup. I don't know why. It's just all these webcams I've kind of collected over the years. So we just have them connected. Just have them, collect webcams. Why not? Got to have a hobby. So what are we going to talk about? Renee says, "Have you seen the Akai NPC sample?" Yes, I have. It's again, we're doing gear news. We need a theme tune. It's news you use your news. It's time to have some gear news. Not even a snigger. I thought I'd get a snigger from over on the sofa over there. Because we do have a small child with us.
I'm not a small child,
I'm 18. By small child I mean an 18-year-old. Oh, it says we're dropping frames. That don't sound good. Why are we dropping frames? Oh well. Wait a minute, let me just test this out. Are we dropping frames? That looks alright to me. I don't know what that's all about. The NPC sample is a doohickey for people who like making beats. Do you like making beats? I'm not talking about beetroots. I'm talking about beats and tings. And it's a new piece of hardware that's dropped today. Again, it's one of the worst kept secrets because it wasn't it revealed? It was revealed. Oh, except cookies. It was revealed earlier. It looks like this. It's this gizmo here, and it is an entry. What they say is an entry level beat maker, and you can load your samples in and make beats. Again, it's very much in the style of the Akai MPC range. It's a very stripped down model. No synthesizers or things like that in it. It's purely for beats. So if you like making beats, you can make beats on it. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it's all right. It's that, look, see, it's this guy who's making beats. Look at him. He's there on a New York taxi making beats. And that guy, he's on Santa Monica Beach making beats. And that guy's, I don't know, in Soho making beats. Everyone's making beats. This guy's going to throw himself under a tube train after he's made some beats. Well, she's obviously off her head on crystal meth, making beats. And this guitarist, he's thinking, how do I use this? Is this a calculator? Because he's a guitarist and he doesn't know how to make any beats. And am I buying one? I don't know, not really. No, it's, what is it, $339? I think it's a really good price. It's really interesting if you like making beats. And the thing is if you shop around, you can buy a second-hand Akai MPC 1 Studio 1 Live 1 Studio 1 thing for 300 and something quid. So that's got more stuff in it. So I don't know. You've really got to want to make beats, and I'm not sure if I want to make beats. Have I said beats enough, V?
Yeah.
Please pay attention. You're playing that game again, aren't you? You're addicted. She's addicted.
I'm not addicted.
You could be making beats.
I'm not addicted.
You know you can make beats on the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Did you know that?
Can we?
You can make beats because Korg have their gadget software, and it's available for the Switch, which allows you to make full music production on the Nintendo Switch. It's also available on the iPad and on the computer and that. I've used it.
So I can make
I've
beats.
used it. If you wanted to, it's really good fun.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. That's it really.
But why would I want to make beats when I've got Pocopium?
I know when you got Pocopium, I know, but it should be called Poketopia. It should be Pokey from Pokemon and Topia from Utopia. Poketopia, not Pokopia. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to create a utopia for Pokemon. Poketopia.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is a better sounding name.
I think you find it's...
Except mine isn't exactly a utopia at the moment. It's kind of a mess.
The etymology of it is perfecto. Perfecto.
I only have like one good house and that's it. And I keep seeing people who have built all these extravagant things.
I bought the game and I'm not going to get access to it for about 3 years. Because you keep playing it. How's that fair?
It's my fault.
This is Animal Crossing all over again. I've only just got into Animal Crossing because she stopped playing it. That's not right. It's not right. It's not. None of it's right. It's not fair.
I need it to take my mind off of the hard stresses of A-level.
Off of the beats. What we got here? We have had some people talking. Payne's in. He said, we have boy racers who are trying to break the speed record from our village too. Yeah, we live in where do we live? We live in the armpit of the M11 and M25, and so there's this nice little kind of racetrack that they can go around by jumping on the M11, coming down, coming off, and there's and it just, they normally do this at the weekend. They don't normally do it on a Tuesday night.
I know, it's a bit weird.
You'd think they'd be watching Hugh Edwards drama on Channel 5, where you can see Martin Clunes as Hugh Edwards knocking one out. It's the highlight of my evening, wasn't it? Yeah. He should get next year's BAFTAs, right? They're going to have the nominations, and they're going to go, and for Power, the Hugh Edwards story, Martin Clunes, and they're going to show the clip of him knocking it out, and everyone's going to cheer, and he should get a BAFTA for that, for knocking one out. I felt very grubby watching it. We decided to watch it in 2 parts because it's just grubby. It was grubby. Very grubby, wasn't it? It was very grubby.
But beforehand we watched the WhatsApp thing.
Well, don't talk about that. We're not talking about that because, you know.
Yeah,
we're not going to talk about that because opinions.
Yeah.
And you know what opinions are like? Can't have opinions on the internet. They certainly do. Can't have opinions anymore. We can have opinions about Hugh Edwards.
Yeah, it was a bit grubby seeing him.
Very grubby.
And watch that boy take his shirt off.
But I don't think he wanted to look at his bare chest.
Yeah.
I think there was some other bits that was.
Yeah,
they toned it down a bit.
Alone, would he? Yeah.
Nah, not all that money. Not all that money. Yeah. I just But it's the one he got caught for. He was probably doing it for years. It's just the only one he got caught for. Brass is in. So good evening, Darren. How goes it? It's going. We are still going. It's amazing. You can't stop me. You might want to stop me, but you can't. You can try. It ain't happening. I'm still going. I might fall over, but guess what? I get up again. Hey. Princey says, I always think the parents own a tyre company for all the wheel spinning they do around our estate. Seems to be a thing. You think that, I don't know, they'd be too busy puffing on their vapes.
I know.
And selling themselves to Hugh Edwards the young folk of today. That was funny because round these parts, when was it? Was it last week or the week before last? I don't know. Time blurs into one homogeneous blob of mess. But there was a guy on an e-bike, one of these souped up ones, and he was whizzing along. I've not seen him before, and he was whizzing along a very, very quiet bit, a little side road. I said to Mrs. because he was walking the dog. I went e-bike. So suddenly I've gone up north, and I said, I hope he goes under a lorry, you know, because I'm very nice and kind like that. I'm a very thoughtful individual when I see imbeciles. But anyway, it turns out not long after this, maybe the next day, he was antagonising people on said e-bike, and a man stopped him, pushed him off his e-bike, stole it, and put it in the back of his van and rolled away. And everybody cheered. And then the police reported this, and everyone in the comments was going, that guy is not a good guy, and he deserved what he got because he was harassing women and kicking car doors and knocking mirrors off cars and playing chicken on this e-bike. And the mob spoke, and the mob were happy that his bike was stolen. So there you go. There you go. I like to think it was Charles Bronson driving the van. You know, nobody, I don't know. Nobody remembers Death Wish. Does anyone remember Death Wish? Michael Winner. Calm down, dear. When he went around shooting all those vigilantes because his daughter was horribly attacked. And then in Death Wish 2, guess what? His daughter was horribly attacked again. I tell you, you want to get rid of your daughter, she's that unfortunate, isn't it? You know, that's just the odds of that happening. You know, I always thought that was a bit of a strange plot device there from Michael Winner. But yeah, Payne says bump tish boom boom tish. That's beats, isn't it? Yeah, indeed, that's beats. You've got to get your beats in. Prince says cheaper to buy the new Queen 2 box. Only just. Payne adds, if it's not Utopia, it's just Okie Dokie Pokia. Well, exactly. It could have been called that. It could have been called that. Renee says, I have bought the Launch Control XL Mark III. Will arrive soon. Do you use a control? Oh, there was a dog bark. Do you use a controller for your door? Well, only the handle. He means digital audio workspace. I'm being facetious. Yeah, I've shown you this before, I'm sure of it. The only thing I've got, the only controller I've got, he says, I'm going to turn it on so it lights up. I'm now going to camera 3. I bring you camera 3. Here it is. This is my workspace. It's very messy. There are the Council of Yoshis. Don't laugh.
They'll decide your fate.
They decide my fate. There's the kids, and
oh no,
and there's, oh my god, there's an alien facehugger on top of the TARDIS with Baby Groot, K9 and a Dalek. What kind of dweeb am I? And over there is my percussion tree. I can't really. Should I really have used that too? There you go. And there's a mug of sonic screwdrivers. That's the collective noun, a mug, because you've got to be a mug to buy a sonic screwdriver. But yeah, this is the Novation SL Mark III, I think I don't know, 61, and it's just a controller keyboard. It's nice. It's got nice action, not lovely action, nice action. That's an Alan Partridge reference there. And I do this. I pretend that I can play. I go, and I do that, and then I do that, and sometimes I do that. But you can't see that, and that's what really happened, Clive. And that's it. Oh, I've got one of these as well. Oops, sorry. Ignore the Spectrum with all the money on top of it. It looks like I'm a drug dealer. What?
Well, like they thought that boy was in the Hugh Edmonds doctrine.
Look, ignore that. Ignore that. You don't want to know about that. That's some well if he deals there. Hello. Should we go up the nose? Oh man, I really ought to pluck those nose hairs.
Oh.
Look at that.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to stuff the camera up my nose.
The viewers don't want to see that.
They do. This is what you Edwards was paying for. I want both nostrils. Both nostrils now. He was into nose porn. Nose porn.
Is that a thing?
Could be. If you've I've just imagined it. I imagine there is a genre where people stuff things up their noses.
Is there actually?
I don't know. I've just imagined it, so it must be true.
I mean, yeah, because if it's the wall of the internet.
Oh no!
Think of it, it must be true.
My cables are. Actually, I've just remembered something. I got this as well. Oh, I can't. There's too many cables. I can kind of show you. Wait a minute. Look, there's this as well. This is a Korg NanoPad 2, and I got it for a couple of quid because it was a return or something. I've never used it, but it was a couple of quid. Couple of quid. That's all it was. Couple of quid, and that is my controller setup. Ugh. Yeah. Alex is in. He said, evening. Evening, Alex. How you doing? You keeping well? Good. Payne says, Martin Clunes has gone from man behaving badly to man behaving very badly. I mean, he does a good job. He does a good job of the accent. First of all, I thought it was like some sort of dub, some sort of AI impressionist dub. But he seemed to be doing the accent. It was an impressive performance from him. He really does embody the spirit of grubbiness. That's how I put it. But it's like might have to watch it in 2 halves because it's about an hour and a half long. So we came to it late because we were watching a murder thing on ITV. So like you do. Andrew says he does kind of look like you, Edwards. He's getting. They've styled him very well. It's a good production. I think I thought the actual production of the show, I only saw half of it, was 45 minutes of it. I think it was. It was about 45 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, that would be about half because I think it was about an hour and a half long. So we only saw the first half of it, but from what I saw, again, it had the desired effect. You just watch someone. Again, this is. Pardon?
Being a degenerate.
Being a degenerate, that's right. But this is that thing. It's back to the what I said about the Epsteins of this world. Sorry, Epsteins of this world. Is that when you've got so much power and influence, you end up entertaining yourself like that. Because hey, you can buy everything else. So I guess you want the unattainable. I guess I don't know. It's not a world that interests me. It just makes me feel bloody dirty to watch it, especially when this guy's a father. I think he's got sons of his own, and it's almost like he wanted to get caught. It's almost like he wanted to destroy his life. I'm sure there are better things you can. Again, in the old days, they bought fast cars. Don't know if you can pick that up. It's like some real life sound effects. They are really racing tonight.
How long are they going to be doing?
They've been doing it all night, haven't they?
Yeah, I swear they have.
It really bugs me because the police know about them, but they do call to stop it.
I know, and especially on Tuesday night where everyone's literally got to get up tomorrow.
I know, bedtime as well, isn't it?
Like,
school night.
Yeah.
Mm.
And work.
And yeah, well, we don't use the W work here. But it's W work. J-O-B, 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 J-O-B.
I still haven't heard anything bad.
Oh, you might do, but let's not jinx it.
I know, but I'm just worrying about my
J-O-B, B-O-G, B-B-B.
Interviews. It's just not like university. You just put your application and hope you get.
And then you're 50 grand in debt. It's wonderful.
I read an article about a woman who felt that she'd wasted her money. She had like an English literature and creative writing degree, and
yeah, well, that's the dumbest fucking thing to do.
It didn't help her with her job. She hated every second of university because she didn't fit in. So she didn't even get the social side of benefits of it. So it was just a complete and utter waste of time because everywhere prioritise like actual work experience and like references.
Yeah, well, you know, you got that going for you, you know. So, but it is a massive waste of time unless you're studying for something specific.
Or,
yeah.
like, or something.
But yeah, 50 grand.
I'm going to take a creative writing degree. Actually, I have to change my mind.
Well, that's why I didn't want to do it. That's why I did the degree I did, because it was, you know, it was vocational. It was actually about the publishing industry, rather than doing English. Doing 3 years of reading books again. It's like, and then, but again, we didn't have the debt in those days. That was something that Tony Blair brought in. You know, yeah, you know, you'd have to be insane.
I don't know if I could take another 3 years of like English or geography or something.
Well,
even art.
That's your choice, isn't it? I mean, I didn't enjoy my degree. I did it because, well, I know your mum wanted to do it. I kind of was the pathfinder. I was the trailblazer.
Well, it also kind of gave you a few more years to like.
Well, also she used all my work, and that's how she got her, because she wasn't very good. She'll admit it. Oh well.
But again, it was easier to get into university then, and then like.
Was it easier?
Well, Mum got in.
Yeah, it was for her. But when I turned up with my A levels, I got 2 C's. They said it weren't enough, and the dean of the faculty, John Scheinborn, had to intervene, and he berated the guy who was trying to stop me from signing up. He went, no, it's fine. We've agreed on this, you know. And there was a big brouhaha, and I'm in the middle of it. You know? Right. Plus, I was an hour and a half late because the train had got stuck.
Yeah.
We got stuck in a tunnel for like 2 hours, I think it was, 3 hours. And my mate Ian was on the train in either front of me or behind me, and he had to go and walk along the tunnel. And we shared the same, because we said, was you stuck on that train? And he was like, yeah. And we must have been like either a train behind or train above, and they made him get out and walk along the platform, walk along the track in the dark, you know. And his suit was ruined because he was going to, I think he had a job at court. He was working in the court room.
Wow.
And ruined his suit and everything.
It's horrible.
He said it was really scary. I wouldn't want it. It was scary just being trapped on the train in those days. And again, it was cheek to cheek. And it was staying up for like an hour and a half on this train, just melting, you know.
Sounds like hell.
It was. And that was my induction day at university or college, whatever it was.
Yeah, fun times.
I loved every minute of it. Not. Prince, I think we're on Princey. Princey says, beats and okie dokie. From the mind that brought us, Dom Lemon. Exactly, Dom Lemon.
Dom Lemon.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Payne says, nice recorder representation on the keyboard. This is my childhood recorder that my mum and dad bought me from the music shop near the Lion and Key pub in Leighton, opposite the Leighton Trades Hall. And yeah, and I learnt the recorder when I was young, and like I said, I used to be able to sight read, but that went out the window when I stopped doing recorder. That was a long time ago. Renee says, with the Korg Nano came Ableton Light, right? Did you ever use it on the computer? What, Korg? What, Ableton? I've got Ableton. I did actually have the full version of Ableton. I think I've still got. I've got Live 11, and I need to. Audio is disabled. What? Okay. Here we go. Audio engine is off. Oh God, there's something wrong with it. Here we go. Look at that. Look, there's Ableton for you. Alright, see? So I've got Ableton, but it's an old version. I'd need to upgrade it, but I don't use it. I've never used it. I tried learning it, but it's not what I do. I like a recorder, like a tape recorder. I like a multi-track. That's more about doing loops and I guess performance kind of stuff. I've never really got. I don't know. It's never really appealed to me. I've tried to get into that. Every so often, every so many years, I'll go, oh, this is the year I'll get Ableton to work. I mean, I can use it, but nothing ever good has come out of it in my music making, if you know what I mean. It just not really for me. It's for people who like doing little beaty bits, and I'm a guitarist. I don't know if you've noticed. I play guitar, and I don't know if guitar really fits into Ableton Live. I've never really managed to get it. Never really managed to get it to gel in my work process. I'm much more into Logic Pro. Whoops, Logic Pro. Oh, wait a minute! Hot beverage snuck up on me without me even noticing. That's because I was talking about gear and music making. I got totally entranced by the idea of music, and I didn't hear the hot beverage arrive. We might be able to get some dog cam. Shh, shh. Might be able to get some dog cam. 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 Well, that's a cheeky look. Layla had a booster today, didn't you? So we went to the vet. So that was fun. That's £95. So anyone? I haven't got a hat, but I've got to do me professional e-beggar thing. I've got to start e-begging. But yeah, vets are very expensive, but we do it so she doesn't get ill. And she was prodded and poked, and they said, "Yep, that is a border collie." And it's like, yeah, she's a border collie. She's 14. Was it 14.1 kilos? Considering Alex used to be 14.5 kilos, he was a pudding. He was a pudding. But ours is all muscle. A Ferrari of dogs.
I love them, Boo Boo.
I know, everybody loves Boo Boo.
Boo
Boo Boo.
Hello.
Boo Boo and Moo Moo.
Hello.
And Moo Moo.
Moo was the other one.
Princey says, do you have or recommend any other consoles, or is it just a Nintendo Switch? What? You expect me only to have the Switch? Switch 2, my friend.
Dad has everything.
Well, of course I do, because I have everything.
PS5, Xbox Series X,
I know.
Steam Deck, Switch 2,
yeah.
Switch 2,
Switch Lite upstairs.
Switch Lite
for Herb Switch Lite. Yeah.
Two Xbox Series S's.
Xbox Series S, yeah,
I've
for
got
the kids.
Yes, Herb's got 2DS.
Herb's got we've got an Xbox 360 for Herb as well,
Xbox 360.
so he can play old games.
We have way too many consoles.
We have too many consoles. There's also that Atari that I got for my birthday, which I still haven't plugged in yet.
That too.
But I must give that a go.
What else is there?
Raspberry Pis, many Raspberry Pis.
Oh yeah, they count.
Apple iPad. You can play a game on that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You've got an iPad. iPhones.
iPhones, yeah.
Macs, because you can play games on them.
Oh yeah, I can do everything. But yeah, we've got all of them. All of them. We have all the gizmos and trinkets and whatnot.
Get a Switch 2, play Pokopia. It's the best decision I ever made.
You've got to remember, I'm a major gamer, and I used to, when I was a member of Her Majesty's Press, I used to work for, well, Dennis Publishing and their web side of things, and yeah, did some gaming stuff for them back in the day. I had my own gaming column on the old satellite teletext called Random Access, and I run that for about 3 or 4 years. So yeah, I'm a bit of a gamer, unfortunately, but not so much now, apart from the Animal Crossing thing. But it's just more to, I don't know what Animal Crossing, I don't know why I'm playing it.
Animal Crossing is just so good.
Or Pac-Man Museum, I quite like that.
Oh, Pac-Man Museum's fun.
I love that. I love Pac-Man Museum.
Who doesn't love that?
Because I like playing old games on very expensive modern technology. Because I'm an idiot.
Problem, isn't it?
It is a problem. It is a problem. It is a problem. Oh, they've all gone quiet. They've all gone quiet over there. They've all gone quiet over there.
We should do a Pokopia Let's Play.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it'd be nice if I could ever get my bloody cartridge back. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be nice?
I need to make my perfect house.
Talking, wouldn't it be nice? The Beach Boys, they're reissuing Pet Sounds over and over and over again. So you too can buy that again. Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah, I know, I did dog cam, I know.
The storm.
It's really blowy out there, isn't it? It's really blowy. Boy. Ooh. So anyone else got anything, or shall we just stare into the distance?
Into the abyss.
No, I don't want to stare into the abyss. I don't fancy doing that tonight. I'd rather just stare into the distance. Andrew missed it. Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing, Andrew? What the hell are you doing? Yeah. Oh God, look, I shouldn't really do this. This isn't right.
Stop it. He's scamming you.
I know. I think he's just winding me up. I think he did see it, and he just wants extra serving of dog cam. Look, she's
such a beautiful.
You can't really see her because she's in her bed at the moment, surrounded by toys.
Isn't that just what every British dream is?
Oh yeah, she's sport rotten. Oh, there you go. That's dog cam. Second dollop of dog cam because nobody. Oh, she's scratching. We missed some action. I took the camera away.
The look on her face when she scratches is a picture.
She looks like Snoopy when she does that.
Oh, Layla. Can I squish you?
No, you can't squish her.
Layla.
She didn't like being touched by the vet, I tell you.
Did she not?
No.
Did she go, man?
Well, she had a mask on. She had a Hannibal Lecter mask on.
Oh, good.
So
I know she needs
I have to put the muzzle on because she don't like. I'm the only one who's allowed to touch her. Certainly didn't like her ears being touched.
Well, I bet she didn't.
So yeah, that was a thing. Rene says it's very windy here too. Yeah, it's very windy here too. It's very breezy tonight all of a sudden. It really blown up. And there's a lot of rain as well. Hopefully it will be nice when I take the dog out later. Payne says, I've got a CD of Frida from Aberdeen. Wouldn't it be nice in Swedish? Why am I not surprised at that? Was it birthday present or what? You didn't buy it, did you? It must have been a gift from someone. Is it good? Did you enjoy it? Again, I always find the Beach Boys a bit of an odd confection. But yeah, there is was it 60th anniversary? Should we do some Musy news? Musy news, it's Musy news. Let's all do some Musy news. Beach Boys, pet sounds. There was various anniversary editions of it. For example, he said, pulling up the screen. There's this. It's a double. I think that's a double album. Why do they look like flexi discs? That's a bit worrying. That. Oh, I see. I think they're the inner bags that they've cut. They look like flexi discs, isn't they? But yeah. So apparently there's a 2LP which has the mono and stereo versions of Pet Sounds. Why? Because you can just stick your finger in your ear to make it go mono. It's the vinyl file. They've invented a new word.
No, not the vinyl
but this is how they've spelt it. It's VINL. I'll get it right. Wait a minute. VINYL PHYLE. Vinyl file. Just looking at it gives me the heebies, that word.
Are they worse than the audio files?
Yeah, it's because I don't want to be associated with any kind of file.
I know you love the audio files.
I love the audio files. Oh, we've got that joke. I've got to run the joke off Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, I do all the funny stuff. I do the funny stuff.
Yes.
We've got to be quiet. Your brother's knackered and he's trying to sleep.
Poor guy. Had to stay until.
Like today. I got this lovely message from Ty Foreman on Facebook. It was a delightful message. It just read, "Sad cunt."
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Which I mean, I do love it when my fans reach out to me. I really do. It's great. It's just great. Obviously, didn't like my my review of Friends of Mr. Cairo or the various AI slop that I post there, or my picture of this cat. What? Yeah, we do cat pictures on my walks. There's this cat. I call him Ghost, the Phantom Cat, because he likes to jump out at me in the dark and scare the bloody bejesus out of me. Here he is. But it was daytime, so I got a picture of him. He's thinking, I'll get you when you're least expecting it. He's like, alright then. Alright, okay then. Okay. So we've got the Phantom Cat, and we've got see, this is the picture. See, that's the picture. See, look, don't you all wish? See, this is my life. This is what I do. That's the dog being scared of the washing machine, and we do this every day when the washing machine ends and the washing machine is open. The dog jumps on me or Verity. Sometimes she sits on Verity and breaks wind. And that's why you've got that nickname that I won't say here. I'm not going to say it. And this cartoon I thought was very funny. It was so good I stole it. Look, our dog go for a walk. My dog. And a clown face. See, that's me. Because that's what it's like if you've ever had a border collie. They're quite mad.
I love them, they're just so mad.
Oh yeah, they're mental. I'm trying to get to that joke about the audio files. We found 2 tennis balls in 2 days last week. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. Let's see. There was this was doing the rounds. It says, look, 40% of audio files may be gone soon and no one is replacing them according to YouTube data. So I posted that. Right. I posted that with the comment.
What a shame.
I didn't say what a shame. I said, good. They were all cunts anyway. I think that's a fair summation of the situation, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And don't forget, this is me advertising my t-shirt, which you can buy. As you can see, I'm a fantastic model for my own material. That was taken a few years ago though, so I've lost a bit more weight since then. But yeah, I want to be a professional model eventually. But do get your t-shirt from wherever it is you want to buy your t-shirt from. God, that was just such a... I wish I could be like those other YouTubers. If you have trouble accessing this website, you need NordVPN. Do you have a trouble smoking? Then you need FUM. So I do all the adverts, but with none of the money. It's great. I can do them all. So yeah, there's all these... Look, there's a zoetrope of pet sounds. He said, getting us back to... Okay, why won't you do it big? There you go, you can get this one, look. There's a zoetrope of pet sounds where you probably see them petting the goat. And by petting the goat, I mean petting the goat. Not a euphemism for what Hugh Edwards was doing in that show we watched tonight. And there's a double. There's a Pet Sounds Sessions highlights in white green splatter. Why not? There you go. You can waste all your money on a record you've already bought 27 times before. Hey. Payne says, oh yeah, the ghost cat. Mysterious but visible. Imagine it's about midnight. You're going up the cycle track. It's really dark. And you see something in your periphery. And it's moving. And you turn. And he just stands there like that. And you go, ugh! That's what it's like. You've got to be there. Because he's pitch black. But he stands out. He's like, he glows. He glows in the dark. I'm sure he glows in the dark. And Renee and Andrew are talking to each other in Dutch or something. I don't know. Payne added, we just had an air ambulance fly to our village. not stop and return to Cardiff. I hope they didn't get the message. Don't bother, it's too late. Finch Grapevine report. They've probably just stopped to pick up groceries or something. Maybe they'll do. Maybe somebody needed to, buy a pint of milk or something. We had one land on the bit of land. That sounds rather grand. On the green space. That's better. Bit of land. Yeah, but that sounds like we're moneyed people, and we're really not. I might still have the footage on my archive. If I look for air ambulance. Yes! Oh, I'm good. I'm so fucking clever. La 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 la. This was a few years ago. Look at that. Look at that. Wee, look. That was a few years ago. Wow. Wow, look at that. Wee. And that was because a student took a drug overdose. Yeah.
Is that why that ambulance was there?
Well, I think so. They took him out on a gurney.
Do you remember Monkey Man?
I loved Monkey Man.
Monkey Man was the best thing that happened over there.
But the crackies are quite good. I like it when the crackies fight.
Where's me wind?
Where were you when the crackies fight? You're trying to sleep, but they keep you up at night when the crackies fight. Ooh, when the crackies fight.
It's so good.
Yeah. It's not what you want, it's what they need. They're out there crying, where's my weed? When the crackies fight. Ooh, in the dead of night. The crackies fight.
And then they go, help me!
Help me! He's punched her in the face. She staggers all over the place.
Everyone's just thinking, go away.
It's all a bloody disgrace when the crackies fight. That's my new rock opera. It's going to be great. I'm gonna write that one day. That's some really good dog film there. If I can get to the camera without
Triggering her.
Right. I think I've done it. Oh yeah, there we go. We got it. She didn't suspect a thing. There we go. Her eyes are open. Her ears popped up. She's listening. She's thinking, what's that? Is there a webcam? Layla. Like every dog I've ever owned, they all ignore me. Layla, over here. Every single one of them's the same, isn't it? Mind you, I think Hannah was just, she was just elsewhere. When the crackies fight, it's late at night. When the crackies fight. Princey said, "Did you Edwards ask for that picture of you? If he did, I could have made a fortune. I'm too old. I was saying that when I was watching it. I was saying, God, I wish I could sell nudie pics of myself to desperate old paedophiles, but like I said, I've just missed the boat there. Isn't it? We could have paid off the mortgage." Ah dear. Renee says the black yellow thing looked like a hash pipe, Darren. Black yellow thing? What's he talking about? What black yellow thing? What this? Oh, it's a recorder. The black yellow thing. It's a black yellow thing.
The Pac-Man?
Oh. I don't know what he's talking about. Renee's got drugs on the brain. He's from the Netherlands. Where's me weed? Indeed. Paul, he says, I've tried to get into the Beach Boys several times, but I just don't get them. Neither do I. But there you go. It's a bit like ELO and Mr. Blue Sky. Don't snigger. This is a sit I'm making in the sky. They released it in February. In February, that song.
In the 70s.
In 1977 or whatever it was.
When everything was depressing.
When everything was brown. But anyway, the Beach Boys had come on, you know, and it'd be Surfing USA or something ridiculous. And you'd be sitting there eating your porridge in the winter, and the Beach Boys would come on the radio describing things in California which seem like a world away, and you go, put Joy Division on, please, and cheer us all up. That's a musical joke. Joy Division are noted for their depressing music.
And then you have to go to school.
And then I had to go to school in the 70s.
The worst thing ever.
No, the worst thing ever going to school in the 80s. The 70s weren't too bad.
Yeah, because you weren't at Norlington.
I wasn't at Norlington. When I was at Norlington, it was the worst thing ever.
Which sounds like hell on earth.
It was a bit like Lord of the Flies, but without the tropical island. Oh, I miss those days. Not.
Hell.
Alex says, agreed. Beach Boys got session musicians to do most of the music. Again, the Wrecking Crew and people like that are involved. You don't. It's not like the Beatles or the Rolling Stones or insert band from here. There was always a lot of, like I say, session people involved, and so it wasn't really the Beach Boys, was it? It was the Beach Boys and friends. I think
are they still doing that?
I think that might be the final lap. That might be the final lap. I know, it's 11 o'clock. And here we are. We could be out racing.
Oh, damn, Dad. Why aren't we doing that?
Why haven't you learned to drive yet? We could be doing this whole live stream in your car.
I'm so sorry I haven't learned how to drive yet. I mean, Nanny and Grandad are asking the same thing.
Well,
no, they're not.
No, they're not. Not yet.
They want me to visit them.
Got to do your A-levels.
Yeah, no, I keep saying that.
Got to do your A-levels first.
Yeah, I've got to revise really hard for my A-levels.
I can see you're busy playing Pokopia.
This is revision, actually. I mean, it may not look like it.
It's not like it.
I'm learning how to decorate a house.
Andrew says your carpet looks like mine. What? Full of dog hairs? I mean, we got a rug, but that's just to hide the dog hairs.
Well, we got that when Hannah was,
What? Defecating and urinating all over the place.
Yeah.
It's basically to hide the shit stains under the rug. Are we allowed to say shit stains on YouTube? Oh dear, demonetised.
YouTube is just awful. It lets like all sorts of weird stuff, but then the moment you say a cuss word.
I quite like the rug though. I like the rug. I'm not a big fan of the carpet. The carpet needs desperately replacing. But I've kind of filled the room full of shit. And there's no way we're going to get the carpet replaced because there's too much shit in the room. And so, you know, what can you do? Buy a rug. A toupee for carpets, I believe. I think that's what you could call them. Carpet toupee. Oh no, she's going to sleep now. Payne says, I saw a video clip earlier of Brian May telling an interview when Queen were recording Don't Stop Me Now that travelling at the speed of light wasn't possible. Freddie told him he didn't care. Well, it's just a song. I think Brian's being a bit, like, you know. Don't you think? That's the top tune to play as the coffin goes, you know, behind the curtains for your cremation. Don't Stop Me Now. Oh, that's what I'm having played.
Oh, at your funeral?
Yeah, Don't Stop Me Now.
Not,
No, that's going to be played when they get you up to to do the eulogy.
It's going to be so good when I do the eulogy.
And I'm going to make you dress like a clown with big shoes and a red nose.
You know what? I'd do it now.
I know you would. I want it to be funny. Andrew asks, what car are you going to get Verity? I ain't getting her a car.
Yeah, Grandad's doing that.
I ain't getting involved. I'm staying out of when Grandad is in cars. I'm staying out of that one. I think it's going to be one of those where the wheels come off and then the doors come off and then the exhaust explodes and then Verity falls out and squirts everyone with her flour. on her lapel. Clown car. I had to explain the joke to her. Oh, Jesus. You're supposed to be the smart one.
I'm really stupid, Dad.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I don't know about cars and stuff. Because I don't really want to pay to maintain one if I'm not going to use it. Because, you know, I've got a thing called Mum who drives.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got a mother who drives everywhere.
And we've spent a fortune on that heap out there, you know.
Well, yeah, so we might as well use that one. I mean, I'm sure Mum wouldn't mind me borrowing the car as long as I don't crash it.
Yeah, but it'd be sensible if you both have, if you're on her, like you share the insurance on the one car. It'd be sensible because, you know, one car, you can have it. We just need it when we need to take the dog to the vets.
I'm a cheapskate. That's my problem.
No, what the problem is when you get older, you realise you have to pay your own bills.
Yeah, I don't really want
and
to.
Maintaining a car is so expensive. It is. As a lifelong pedestrian with no interest in ever learning to actually not try. I did try to learn to drive once, but because I went at 23 miles an hour on my first driving lesson with Mum, and Mum freaked out because I was doing rather well, thank you very much, and she went, "You're going too fast.
You're doing it wrong."
I was just naturally gifted. It's all those years of playing Grand Theft Auto.
I dream you drove a car.
And then when I went onto the pavement and started running everybody down, you know, that was it. I've been on the run ever since.
I drove a car and it was like Grand Theft Auto. You were crashing everywhere.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't do that.
I know you wouldn't, but you know, it's funny how the brain like makes dreams up.
I think I could probably drive the car, especially the automatic one. I mean, that was a stick shift when she was teaching me in.
Yeah, I think.
And I got the hang of the choke and everything and the clutch and, you know, just like and changing gear. I got into that quite quickly because, again, playing Forza Horizon and stuff like that in manual mode, you get used to changing gear. But yeah, it's not the same as real life. But I've never really wanted to, you know, walk everywhere, and I get places quicker,
yeah,
even with my limp.
Walking distance, then you might as well just walk out.
Yeah, just get on the tube or whatever, just tube it. But yeah, no, that's if you learn to drive. You know, you might fail. And that's expensive. When you see the cost of lessons, you're going to go, I ain't spending my money on that.
About it, and it doesn't sound very good. I mean, I've got that trust fund, but I really just want to invest into Bitcoin. Yeah,
Bitcoin, exactly. Princey asks, Pokopia is a Pokemon Sims hybrid? No, it's a Pokemon Animal Crossing hybrid.
And yeah, and you're kind of rebuilding everything.
It's basically Animal Crossing with a bit of Fallout in it. With Pokemon.
It's so cool. I love it so
much. I've played about an hour, 2 hours of it, and then Verity came home from college, and that was it.
No, Dad, I was actually off on that day because we had a beautiful...
Oh, no, that's it. You laid in bed while I walked over to Smith's Toys.
I was tired.
I thought you were coming with me.
I had an exam the day before, and I'd had a
and
10-hour exam.
And Lazy Bones over there, because Mum said, I thought Verity was coming. Oh, no, she's having a lie-in. So I walked over to Pokopia to buy it, and only to have you get out of bed and then nick it off me. It's like, that's just not right. It's not right, it is.
Thanks, Dad.
Just not right. It's all right.
I'm addicted, it's a problem.
I know you are. Payne says, Brian was being the science nerd. Freddie told him F off. But again, it's just a song, isn't it? I mean, look at his song about time dilation. 39. I imagine Freddie said no. Rene says our equals yours, indeed. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is me own. Alex says the Beatles did have George Martin to write them a few orchestral arrangements, but at least they did most of the music themselves. Indeed, they again, everybody knew what George Martin's involvement was. You know, he was the fifth Beatle or whatever it was. So the Beach Boys, again, I've never really... I don't get it. I want to get it. I did own a copy of Pet Sounds for a while, and I played it a couple of times, but... no. Andrew wants an Aston Martin. Better save up. Payne says, I couldn't afford a free car at the moment. Exactly. No one can. Princess says, I think towards the end of George Harrison wanted to invite more people in to do sessions, be a bit more open as a band, but the rest didn't want it. Well, then they wouldn't be a band. It was because George Harrison was too lazy. The same, all of them were too lazy, and that's why they hated Paul McCartney, because he was the powerhouse and the driving force for the band, and they resented him for it because he has natural creative energy, whereas the others had to be beaten with a big stick, you know, in order to achieve anything, because all they want to do is sit around smoking dope, you know, and be the Beatles, or not be the Beatles in the case of George Harrison. So, you know, again, if you're going to invite other people in, then you're not a band, are you? You're not really a band anymore. So, you know, it kind of negates what the thing that you're supposed to be. So, but no, there we go. It's the Beatles. Everyone loved the Beatles. Payne said, did you ever hear Spike Milligan's answer to Yellow Submarine called Purple Aeroplane to the same tune? Oh God, I might have done, but it was a long time ago. I'd listen to it now, but you know, I try and find. I'll come back to you on that. I'll come back to you on it. Do 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 do. Did he do it as part of like Q, the Q series, or anything like that? Oh. Drinking my coffee, drinking my coffee.
Are we going to get some coffee ASMR? No, because I know it really annoys them. You know, someone's enjoying that. Has your thirst been quenched, Dad?
Yep, I think I'm good. That was the last of it anyway. Oh dear, I think I've got rid of them all. I think they've all left now. Payne said, I think it was one of his comedy records. Oh, I might not have heard it then. I might not have heard it, because am I going to do any Vangelis reviews? I've done Vangelis. I've done loads of Vangelis. You know, I did that one where he did that album, and I did the other one where he did that other album. But I'm a bit about Vangelis. He's like, he's all right. I like the tunes where he was he did. I did Heaven and Hell. I did Albedo. Albedo. That was a Rapido reference. I did Spiral, and then I did the wonderfully awful Boberg or Boburg. So yeah, and we'll not talk about them. Do check them out, or not, because I don't want to do any more. I can't say I'm a fan. Oh, Payne is off to. He's up the wooden hills to Bedfordshire, and he's wishing us good night and farewell. Well, have a lovely kip. Hopefully, you'll wake up refreshed, and you will leap from your bed like a spring lamb, gambling over the hills, full of daffodils. Still got daffodils? We've still got daffodils around here, which is nice. When the bastards haven't picked them.
I know.
Oh, fucking bastards! A lot of them.
Living bastards.
Chop their fucking hands off.
They always ruin everything.
They do, selfish. Oh, there's a new Peter Gabriel release. What Lies Ahead Bandcamp version. Here's a version of What Lies Ahead, especially for subscribers. This version from October 2022. Though no piano made it to the final version, this mix has piano from the New Blood Orchestra stalwart Tom Cowley. And also the first time that Paolo Frisu's trumpet was added to the mix alongside Lynn Olsen's cello. Okay. Paul says Bo Borg was unlistenable. Yeah, absolutely. That's what my review says. And Steising, he says, oh boy, I've been quiet tonight. Okay. Everyone's quiet. Everyone's been quiet. But yeah, Vangelis is alright in small doses. He's good when he does those themes for those films. Like that one that he did when they're all running. I like that one. Or that one where there's those robots. I like that one too. You know. Chariots of Fire. Is that one of his as well? Oh, I have to check that one out. Wonder how that goes. It's oh so quiet. Only if you want it to be. I had to stifle a little bit of a yawn myself there. Oh, everyone's gone quiet now. What happened to Bjork? She's still making records. She's still out there. I wouldn't worry. She's still doing, you know, what she needs to do. Any more for any more? Alex says, do you like any of John Evangelis? I can't get into it. Alex, I just did a review the other day. Do you ever get the feeling that YouTube doesn't show any of my videos to any of my subscribers? Do you ever get that feeling that you're just wasting your time? Yes, I do. I do get the feeling I'm wasting my time. Yeah, we did Friends of Mr. Kaido. I shall give you the link for those who haven't been informed of its existence, because YouTube... Do you know what? It didn't even turn up in my own subscription feed.
What, your own video?
Yep.
That's weird.
And because I was going to check it out for quality purposes, because I've gone back to using 1080p rather than 4K.
Yeah.
Because I thought 4K was just such a waste of bandwidth. And I wanted to see what it looked like on telly. And I couldn't find it on my own subscription stream.
Weird.
And I had to do a refresh, you know?
Yeah.
Do a refresh for it to appear.
Oh.
Even though others are, you know...
Yeah.
It's like a couple of hours after I'd uploaded it.
That's strange.
It wasn't there. I knew exactly where it was.
But not there.
Wasn't there. And I had to refresh my feed in order to see the video appear on the feed. Yeah.
You feel that YouTube's just messed up.
I just think YouTube's a load of poop at the moment. Rene's complaining, it's cold. Brr. Yeah, that's all right. Ando says, has Verity finished all her exams? You haven't even started them yet.
No.
You've done your mocks, haven't you? You've done those.
Yeah, I've done mocks.
Yeah. Have you had the results for those?
No, but I think we're getting them on Thursday.
Oh, right, okay.
I know I was like 2 months.
Do you get reports? You guys get more reports?
I think so.
Oh no, Herb's going to get another report.
Well, he already got his mock results back.
Oh, he already got them, didn't he?
So if you
so
get
you
report,
gets a report.
Yeah.
Very short report. Princey says, do you have any thoughts on Chapel Roan controversy? No, not really.
There's a controversy?
Oh, there's this, I don't know. I'm going to use the word very loosely. Star called Chapel Roan.
I've heard of her. Yeah.
I think she does music or something.
It's not the kind of stuff I'm into.
I
think they played one of her songs in art, and I've completely forgotten what it was.
It's that kind of brain farty kind of stuff they call pop at the moment.
Yeah.
And she doesn't like people looking at her. So she'll go on the red carpet and go, no, don't photograph me. And you go, what?
Don't become a pop star if you don't want to be famous.
And she's got attitude or something. It's a millennial.
In it, she complains about being famous all the time.
Yeah, she moans about being famous. And I don't really know who she is, so she can't be that famous. And she's not really famous. But something happened about her and Jude Law's daughter. Now, I know Jude Law he's an actor.
Okay.
He was in films. He was in one of those Star Wars series as well. So,
okay.
But he's in stuff. If I pointed to him, you go, that's Jude Law. I know Jude Law.
Yeah.
Most famously, he was in Operation Good Guys with Johnny Lee Miller. Loved that show. But anyway, apparently, and I don't care, there was some sort of thing between Chapel Roan and Jude Law's daughter, who was a teenager, and the daughter cried or something.
Okay.
I don't care. And we're supposed to care about this? Like, I don't care. And that's the story.
So she made his daughter cry?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Oh, it's something to do with security. I think security moved her on or something.
Oh.
But again, I don't care.
That's such a nothing burger of a drama.
It's like that.
Like her music.
I like that. It's good, that. But that's what passes for news these days.
That isn't... By controversy, I thought she might have, I don't know.
There is no controversy.
Said or done something like outrageous.
No, there's no controversy.
Her just not wanting to be photographed is just Chapel Roan being Chapel Roan. She's just awkward. All the time.
I remember when pop stars were fun.
Now they're just awkward.
And at least they had the music, they had the tunes, you know?
Yeah, like,
they had the tunes.
I can't even hum one of her songs.
Well, it's like Taylor Swift, isn't it? I only know
Shake It Off.
Shake It Off. That's the only one I know. Yeah? But other than that...
It's the kind of music that, like, if you listen to it, if you hear it, like, I don't know, in a pub or in a like, hairdressers or at school, you hear it, but it doesn't exactly go in. It's not memorable. Nothing really drives you to, like, seek it out again and, like, try and find out what's...
It's a bit like listening to Stephen Wilson.
Yeah. It's just not memorable. And, like,
it is.
People say, oh my god, I really like this song. It's like, how do you distinguish between this one and all the other ones that sound just like it?
Like Stephen Wilson. So I've got to do the prog thing because they don't care.
Yeah.
So I've got to say Stephen Wilson.
Stephen Wilson.
And people go, oh, you're so jealous of him. I go, no, I'm not. Because that means my music would be as shit as his. And I don't want that. Oh, dear. Mind you, they're reissuing his albums on clear vinyl. That means the vinyl's as transparent as his music.
times.
I'm glad somebody's doing the sound effects. Like, those bastards aren't laughing.
I know, I can't believe them.
I know. Andrew says, I'll be famous one day. Wait a minute. Is that like school shooting? Is that what
No.
was school shooting, Andrew? Is that it? We don't want you to run amok in Lidl or Aldi. No. You won't be famous. Renee says there will be a box set of Rainbow out this Friday. I think I will pick it up. Up above the streets and houses, rainbow flying high. Everyone can see it climbing over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow. Boom, 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 boom. For a while, me and my mate Warren, we convinced people that Brian May played the guitar solo on the theme tune to Rainbow. We actually managed to get quite a few people to believe that at school.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a good little ruse we came up with. Why don't we convince everyone that Brian May played on the theme tune to Rainbow? That's it. God bless his soul, old Warren. Pricey says we'll get 15 minutes of fame. Remember? Well, I've already had mine then. That wasn't good. It'll be Christmas before you know it. We might as well just do it. now.
I just can't wait.
Andrew said Renee means Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. Well, that's not good, is it? That's not good, is it? That's like yeah. That's not good. I know what you meant. I was just being funny. Don't you hate it when people don't get the gag?
I know.
And you have to explain the gag. And when you explain the gag's not a gag anymore. You killed the gag. They killed the gag, Fee.
They killed it.
I know. He killed it stone dead. Oh, man. Some people. Princey says, skip summer, straight to Christmas. Well, it will be honest before you know it. And Renee says, yeah, sorry, Richie Blackmore. No, don't apologise for Richie Blackmore. Does he still play the lute? And go around like dressed like a medieval minstrel? That's true, you know. Richie Blackmore. Richie Blackmore's Night, I think it's called. And he plays medieval music with his missus. And she dresses like a medieval woman, you know, with a bodice and everything. And they do, I don't know, was it heavy rock with lute or something? I don't know. It sounds like a load of cobblers to me. But there you go. That's what happens when you take too many drugs. Though Blackmore's supposed to be into witchcraft and weird stuff like that. There you go. Deep Purple. I just said Deep Purple and he bloody typed it. It's like I just wistfully said Deep Purple.
He's just
Deep Purple. And Andrew types it. I know who he is.
reading your mind.
I know. Scary, innit? I'm that predictable. Mind you, I've only got 15 minutes left.
How?
I think it's because I've whittled on
That went so quick.
for an hour and 13 minutes. Hour and 14 minutes. That's because of my delightful rainbow rendition.
Up above the streets and houses, rainbow
It was
flying
delightful.
high.
Stein says Richie Blackmore collaborating with Ziggy, George and Bungle. Could happen. Could happen. Don't forget Rod, Jane and Freddie. I mean, that's a strange setup, isn't it? Rod, Jane and Freddie. They're the first throuple. Yeah, Blackmore's not. I think it's his missus, wasn't it? The singer. I think that was his missus, if I recall correctly. Though David Coverdale from Whitesnake has retired, so there you go. I think it's because he ran out of brute aftershave. I think that's what really happened. Or high karate. He's probably a high karate man, wasn't he? He ran out of high karate, and that's why he had to retire. Oh baby. Oh baby. Barber. Barber. Do 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 do. La 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 la. I'm looking at the page where I get all the videos removed. La 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 la. It's so good to be me, so good to be me. Not good for you when you're against me. 'Cause it's good to be me. La 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 la.
Oh, look at the dog.
She's thinking, I wish they'll shut up so I get a good kip. I want a good kip.
It's good to be you.
It's good to be me.
You get the videos removed.
I get the videos removed. And the channel's geo-blocked. Princey said, more chance of you, Edwards, collaborating with Genesis. And Andrew adds Invisible Touch. He never paid back that 200 grand that he was paid. He's a very naughty fella. Renee says, Stargazer is my favourite song from Rainbow. That's nice to know. I can't say I'm a fan, so... Paul asked, how's the stalker situation going? Yeah. It's just the same kind of whack-a-mole situation we're in, where he uploads a video, I get it taken down, and we rinse and repeat. It's what we've been doing for the last how many years? It's just, you know, you got to remember, this person has been harassing me for a long time, impersonating a lot of you guys. I don't know if there is there might even be a Paul Wadsley in the file. He said, I'll have to have a look at the oh wait a minute, I think is my trackpad going weird? Wait a minute, let's have a look at the block list. The block list.
The block list.
Block list.
Block list.
Block list. Block list. You can't get away
from the block
list. Let's have a look. Right, let me see if there's a Paul Wadsley on the block list.
Everyone's on the block list.
No, because he liked to impersonate people, didn't he?
Wait, Dad, when you went on the block list earlier,
yes,
I noticed there wasn't as many Uncle Trouserses.
Oh no, he probably renamed them to something else because he's mad. Or they got taken down. I don't know.
Because wasn't it like Trousette or something?
Maybe. It don't help, you know. The block list. I'm trying to find. There's so many different names because the names change, you know. It's quite good to keep abreast of the block list. The block list. Block list. Block list. So we've got Tom Pinks here. He's on the block list. Oh dear. And there's another Tom Pinks. I'm just looking. You're going to have to use your imagination. Oh dear. On the block list. The names do change though, so.
It's just, you can't really tell.
I know, it's sometimes they come and they go and the names change.
The block list. I want to be on the block list.
If you're good, you can be on the block list.
Maybe one
Alex says, it used to be Rod, Jane and Roger. Maybe Roger got jealous, that's why he left. Well, Roger got Rogered, didn't he? And Paul says, yes, I've been mentioned a couple of times. Yeah, you're popular. You're one of the popular people. Rene says, "Oh yeah, the stalker. He's a weirdo." You get used to it. Oh, that's nothing. I should show you again. I can't really show you. There's the blog. The blog. I was talking about the blog.
No, no one can see.
I can't actually show you the blog because again, I don't know if it's the same fella. It's hard, but there are certain themes. There's certain thematic things that this person does. But a long time ago, I accidentally came across this blog on Blogspot. And I only came about it because I'd uploaded a record, published a record. And I often I hate searching for my name. I don't like doing it. But you have to do it to make sure it's kind of on all the out there, on all the streams.
To make sure your music was up on some website.
That's what that's what I was just. Was you listening? Yeah. That's what I was just saying. Yeah. That's how you know I'm not lying, because she just reiterated my story. Yeah, I was looking to see if the thing had propagated, out into the Google verse, and this was a long time ago. I don't know, about 2018, maybe 2017, 2018. And I was looking at the image. You do an image search, because I was looking for the album sleeve. Oh, it's there, sort of thing. Because it's easier. Because if you look at it for main Google, you've scared the dog now. She's going to jump on you. It's just easier to do an image search than to do a text search because the way Google works. I was just looking for that. Anyway, I found some very strange images of myself concocted, some of them semi-pornographic. I think that's the best way I can describe it. So this led me down a rabbit hole to this blog, which I won't name. And I can't even show it to you because some of it is so disturbing and pornographic. And there is entries about me. There's entries about some other people. Well, one of them is a young girl who used to do like Taylor Swift covers on YouTube. Again, I won't name her. And he'd like put her head on pornographic pictures, and it was just really disturbing, weird stuff. And I worry that this guy might be the same bloke, because of this blog and the contents of this blog. And he talks about me, he talks about the missus, and it's all a bit weird. And yeah, that's it. And you read this stuff and you go, okay, and you back away. But he stopped writing that blog about 2019, I think. So, but that was going back to 2014, 2015. So if it's the same person, then it's been going on for well over a decade. And this whole YouTube thing has been going on. I mean, crikey, the impersonation and him jumping on here, pretending to be people, again, contacting people, defacing the Discord page, which I have nothing to do with. Somebody else has created that. He defaced all of that and put, horrible stuff on that and changed all the graphics to include swastikas and God knows what else. I think I showed you. I think we even covered it on here. There's that. Then there's the Reddit stuff where he was impersonating me on Reddit for a while, which I didn't even, because I don't use Reddit. And then you've got all of this, and it's it's just, this has been going for a while. I just don't talk about it now. I'm only talking about it because he's tagged you guys in, and he's involved you. So I feel like I'm kind of responsible, and so that's why I mention it. But before that, I mean, it's been going on for. This campaign has been going on for about 4 or 5 years. For a couple of years, I didn't bother. I just left it. But then, was it last year or the year before? I decided, let's get stuck in and deal with it. So I dealt with it. And he just keeps posting the same stuff, the same videos. He likes to edit my words into a strange confection of gibberish out of context in an attempt to defame me, discredit me, make me look bad, embarrass me. Again, when you've had 2 kids, it's hard to embarrass a dad, but that's what this guy, I'm his hobby, and every man should have a hobby, and I'm his hobby. So
yes, sadly.
I'm honoured. I'm blessed, I don't know how I feel about it. It's just weird, The thing is, it's the thing that bugs me is YouTube, because it's really, there's a real convoluted way of reporting this stuff. It's not one button, get a result. You have to fill in forms, and sometimes they go, can you explain again what this is? And you go, yeah, I've done this. We've done this how many times? I've blocked so many channels. I've taken down 5, 6, 7.
Yeah,
I don't know, but it might be even
more.
more than that, Faith. There's ones I haven't told you about. Over the years, yeah, it's been a lot, you know.
But I mean, of the recent ones, there's been about 4 of them, hasn't there?
Yeah, about that, yeah, recently.
Yeah.
You know, so there's been a lot of that going on. But it just takes time. It all takes time, you know. And that's the boring part of it, is you do this and then YouTube say, can you explain? And you go, I just explained it. And you've got to explain again. So I have it all cut and pasted and just throw it in a document. And it's what you do, you know. But hey, you know, he loves me. He loves me a lot. But again, I don't really understand what they're trying to achieve, you know. I don't understand, but I don't know. I don't think you're meant to understand weirdos, are you?
No.
But obviously, I bug them. I bug them a great deal because I keep getting this stuff taken down, and that really annoys them because they think that they can do what they want, and I'm not going to let them do that, you know, because I know they're doing it to other people. If it is that fella that did the blog, then I know he's doing this to other people. Because there's something wrong with him, deeply wrong with him, and I'm not going to let him do that. So I'm going to distract him as much as I can. And if he just puts all his ire onto me, that's fine. I can take it. I'm a big boy, you know. And I will continue to, you know, play the game, I suppose. But it's just boring. I get bored rather easily, especially when it's gibberish like this. You know, it's boring. It's boring. It's so boring. But here we are. You know, you could be doing better things. You could be doing, you know, interesting things, but you're bothering me. But it's people. It's the internet. And I've been on the internet for 30 years. You know that? It's been 30 years. And in that time, I think I've had a website for about 29 of them. So that's when you think, oh, maybe I should, you know, just give up. Maybe I should stop now because it all feels a bit boring, you know. It hasn't got that vivacity that it used to have. That it's all a bit tired. It needs a refresh, you know. But here we are. Paul says, I've sent a couple of reports to YouTube. Good luck with that. Again, in wholesale, you know, tagging people, that's done to discredit me. It's done for you to be put off by me. But if you know me, if you've been hanging around long enough, you know who I am, and you know what I've said, and you know when it's clipped out of context. And if you want to question me on any of the things I've said or any of the claims he makes, I'm willing to talk about it. I'm not embarrassed by it, you know. It doesn't bother me. I just don't like him defaming me because I don't see why I should put up with it, and I don't see why anyone else should put up with it, because I think a lot of people, they don't take the internet seriously. And I think, again, especially with celebrities, I think they let a lot of this stuff run. And it's changing people's behaviour. I mean, in the real world, people can stamp around. This is why you see all this stuff of people thinking that they can, well, basically act like they're online, you know, offline. And it's really strange. I think it's changing people's brains, the brain patterns and the way that they behave. And I think, again, I think we should, stand up for ourselves and not necessarily let these people do what they want. Because why should they? I don't behave like it. I don't go after people like this. So why should they? And that's it, you know. But good luck with the reporting. You'll soon learn how ineffective YouTube is. And that's the frustrating thing, because, again, under the Online Safety Act 2023, all these places are supposed to provide a simple, easy, transparent way of reporting harassment, stalking, defamation, you name it, any crime. It should be really easy to report. YouTube is the one at the back, They are, and that's why this guy does it, because he can create 100 accounts off of one Google account, and and nothing will happen to him. And that's why he does it, and that should be looked at. People should only have a maximum of 5 accounts. They don't need 100. It's a stalker's, harasser's charter. I think, again, Facebook's a lot better. I don't know about the other ones because I don't really use them.
I don't think you can make 100 accounts on them now.
Well, again, on Facebook, you had a hard time starting an account, didn't you?
Well, yeah, just setting up an account.
You had to scan your face or whatever it was.
Yeah, and I assume it must be the same for Instagram now because it's all owned by Meta.
It's all the same, isn't it?
And I think it's attached to a phone number as well. It can be attached to a phone number, which makes it
again, it's
attached to your
linked.
Identity.
Princey says, utter madness. I bet he's only just because you beat him to the last copy of Pogopia at the shop. I think there were about 5 or 6 copies there, so there wasn't a grand rush on that one. I don't know. I don't know what it's about.
Now, though, isn't it?
Is it out of stock?
I keep hearing that it is.
Oh, yeah, but
I don't care. I've got it. And
you've got it. You don't care.
It's so much fun.
Well, I don't know what it's about, but he doesn't like the fact that I've blocked him. He's got a bug up his bum about King Crimson. I think he doesn't like it that I took the King Crimson reviews down. I think this is when it all started. And again, that's what the blog goes on about. That really bugged him. And he's kind of made mentions of it on this YouTube thing. He doesn't like it that I block him and I don't let him take me down or whatever it is. Look, I don't know. You're dealing with crazy, and he's got this kind of. He's tried to create this fiction, like some sort of legal fiction that he can say, well, it's not a real. This isn't really Darren. This is a character that I've created, and so that's why he avoids the defamation. But you can't do that if you use my name, my image, my voice, and the words that I've actually said. And you concoct them into something I've not said. That in itself is a defamation. I've studied the law, man, because I was a journalist and we had to study libel, slander and defamation. You picked on the wrong guy, and, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what they want. And it's just, if you get this just for doing YouTube videos talking about music and the odd, current affairs thing, then imagine what you get if you're really famous. Imagine what you get if you're really successful. I'm no one. I'm a nobody. But here we are. And now you lot are dragged into it. And that I can't abide. I think that's wrong, So he's just, all he's done is he's asked for a bigger fight, because I'm just going to keep plodding away because that's what we got to do, Paul, it's a pain to deal with this when you only want to entertain and amuse. Well, it's all meant to be fairly light and fluffy. I'm not. Oh, she's.
I'll be back in a minute.
Well, you better out because we've actually gone 3 minutes over, and I should be winding up. You
go
on, go to the toilet, have a toilet break. I don't get a toilet break, but yeah, it's all meant to be light and frothy. And again, I know I say controversial things. Lots of controversial things. He doesn't like my attitude on drugs. He doesn't like my attitude on. I don't know what my attitude on drugs is. Legalise them, but never trust a junkie, because who would? And he doesn't like my attitude about suicide, because I take a dim view on suicide. If you want to kill yourself, fine, but don't expect me to weep for you. You'll be forgotten. Suicide should be reserved only for those in terminal decline, in permanent pain. And if you're just feeling a bit glum, you battle through. You have inner resilience, because sometimes you fight through things, not for yourself, but for the ones who love you, the ones who will miss you when you're gone. And that's what resilience is. And we don't teach enough resilience in this world, And the fact that we have a government that's obsessed, which is basically a death cult, is we're in a terrible time. We're in a terrible time. You just got to look at what's going on in Canada with euthanasia. And I'm theoretically pro euthanasia, but you can't do that. He's got to bug up his bum about that. I don't think he likes me guitar playing. I don't think he likes my face. I don't think he likes me. Even though my name's on the mortgage and on the deeds. He thinks that the missus owns this place outright and I live in some sort of cupboard under the stairs. Again, that's just to degrade and denigrate me, because I'm not allowed to own anything or be mean, have any kind of success. And it's all rather strange, but here we are. It don't bother me because I know what the truth is, and he only does this because he's got nothing else on me, because I'm really boring. I get up in the morning, say goodbye to the kids off the way to school and whatever.
You walk the bird.
I take me metformin. He loves mentioning me drugs. He loves calling me a drug addict. I'm not an addict. If I don't take them, I will get ill and possibly die. I don't want to take the drugs. So he loves mocking my diabetes. But yeah, so after I've had my breakfast and taken my drugs, I take dog for a walk, come back, do a bit of mooching, do a bit of loafing.
Oh, I love loafing.
I can't help it. I have to, especially with my knee. And then, think about entertaining you lot and entertaining myself. And then have a spot of lunch, take dog for a walk, think about mooching some more, talk to the kids, spend time with the kids, and maybe Verity will hang out and we'll spend our time loafing together on the sofa.
Yeah, because I'm really productive.
We're loafing.
I'm happy though. I'm happy to loaf.
Hey, look, my kids are all well mentally adjusted because I'm here, available and accessible. So a lot of kids don't have this.
No.
You know what it's like with your friends. So
Yeah.
and then I cook dinner and we have dinner and we all sit around and eat together, because a lot of families don't do that, and that's important. And we discuss our day and chew the fat and have a laugh. And then we collapse in front of the TV for a bit, and then the kids go to bed. And then I take the dog for a walk, and then I go to bed eventually after messing around on the computer with music or whatnot. And that's who I am. It's really boring. I'm really dull. There is nothing of interest about me. There is nothing controversial about me. The only controversial thing about me is when the shop got smashed, and that was it. Other than that, I'm that guy who's boring. If you saw me, go, what a boring bastard, because that's who I am. Like I said, I've been with the same person since 1988. I'm Mr. Straight. I like a simple life, and that's it. That's who I am. And I'm sorry for saying things, and I'm sorry for having an opinion that's contrary to yours, but guess what? I respect your opinion if you respect mine. It's the way it is. We can still be friends, even if you have a different opinion, even if you have a different politics. I miss the day when people of political persuasions of many colour sat around the table in the pub and got drunk together. I miss those days. It doesn't seem people can have that sensible conversation anymore because of the internet. Like I said, it's fundamentally rewired our brains to be in constant attack mode, to be competitive in everything, rather than realizing that we're all being played. At the end of the day, we're all being played. If they wanted us to be rich, they could do that. If they wanted us to have good lives, they could do that, especially with technology the way it is. But they all want us squabbling amongst each other so that we're distracted, so they can do whatever they want. Whatever they want. And here we are. And somehow I'm the bad man. Weird that. But hey, we keep reporting him. We fill in the defamation form. We fill in the copyright form. We fill in the privacy form. We keep doing it, because that's what we do. And it's all good fun. It's all good fun. Anyway, everyone's off now. I've bored everybody. I've bored Renee. I've bored everybody. And Stein goes, go myself, good night. Again, I've bored everyone. Anyway, I'm off too. We should have gone 10 minutes ago, but we got talking and I've got to take the dog for a walk. Thank you for watching. Sorry for boring you at the end there. And we'll do this all again soon. Remember, folks, if you can't be good, be safe. But more importantly,
don't tell your mother.